It is so beautiful out today. The water is like different colors on different spots. It's like spring green in some places and kind of like a moss green in others. And it's pretty calm. There's nobody doing crazy shenanigans at the moment. I am not having very much anxiety today, which is very interesting. This is probably the first time I have not had some pretty intense anxiety before and during like the first little bit on the water. I always have a little bit, and I imagine that will always be the case, which I have with hiking as well, and I think that's just normal fear. But usually I'm like hyper freaked out, and like my, what is it called, thalassophobia can get really bad when I first get on the water. But right now I'm like in a deep spot and I feel fine. Like I just went straight into it, and I think I'm going to try to stand up today, or practice standing up today. I am incredibly happy right now. I'm so glad I did this. You know, I don't know if this is middle age or perimenopause or what, but I never know how to predict my energy. Like I wake up tired and not feeling well most of the time. So I don't put too much stock in that. Like I just get up and go and see what happens. But it's hard to predict. Like if I want to do something out of the ordinary, like go to the lake or go on a road trip or go on a big hike, I never know how to predict how I'm going to feel, how it's going to go, because I usually feel pretty bad in the mornings. And yeah, so if I'm going to decide to go on a big day trip to a lake, how do I know that I'm going to be okay? And the answer is I don't. And usually the way that I deal with this is I just go. And you know, if things get difficult, I can go home. If I struggle, I can go home. If I struggle, I can slow down. If I struggle, I can change my plans. Like I have to just remind myself of that. You just never know what the day is going to bring, what your energy is going to be. And I think my philosophy right now is just go do the thing. Go try. And if it doesn't work out, worst case scenario, you waste some gas and feel frustrated. Oh well. I just feel so happy when I'm on the water. It makes me so happy. Like nothing can be wrong with the world when I'm out here. It's so beautiful. I am so proud. I just stood up for 225 seconds. Really, really fast seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, that kind. But I did it. That's the longest I've ever stood up. And I'm really excited and proud. I gotta try again though. I gotta try soon, like momentarily, because it's just gonna get busier. My little anchor is not working here. But I need to stop for a snack, and yeah, I need to stop for a snack. Cherry. Lunchtime. I have stood up to paddle so much now. I'd say I've logged between 20 and 30 minutes of standing up. And I'm incredibly proud of myself, because that has been the biggest challenge for me, is getting over my fear of standing up. And I'm doing it. my sandwich. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. I don't even have the words. I think I might be done for the day. It's getting pretty rough out here. I just had the best day. I honestly feel like I could cry right now. It really was such an incredibly beautiful day. And sometimes I feel so lucky. I feel so lucky to have this life and to be here and be able to do this, especially in the wake of the death of a loved one. Like, it just makes me more grateful to be alive and to be able to do this stuff. And also stuff that my dad would have loved. I think my dad would have been a great paddleboarder if this had been a thing before he had a stroke. And I also remembered being out on the water that his father, my father's father, was a kayaker in Denmark where he grew up. A very talented one. Apparently he won a bunch of medals or something. I don't know. He was a very devoted kayaker, and it just makes me feel so connected to my family to be out here on the water. And I really need that right now. Like, it makes things a little bit easier in a way. And I'm also just so proud of myself because I realized today that if I want to be able to stand up on my paddleboard, and I do, I'm going to have to practice more than 30 seconds at a time during each visit. I realized last time I went, and my brother was really trying to encourage me to get up and stay up. And I realized why. Like, I'm not going to get any better in 30-second bursts every 4 to 7 days. It's not going to happen. I have to keep getting up and keep getting up and keep getting up and keep getting up and trying until it feels natural. And so that was the goal today. You know, I went out there. I realized I had very low anxiety today. God knows why. Maybe I'm just getting used to this. And I thought, well, today's a great day to push it. Let's stand up. I am so freaking proud of myself. I love this feeling. I love this feeling when I think that something is out of my reach and I'm not sure I'm ever going to be able to do it, and then I do it. Freaking love it. Challenging my fears by myself is teaching me a lot. And I'm really excited to see what comes of this. I just feel like there have been so many positive changes to my mental health since I started traveling by myself and doing solo outdoor adventures by myself. There's a lot that's changing on the inside, a lot of thought patterns that are changing. I am so happy. I have nothing that I want or need right now other than to get out of these wet swim shorts. So I think I'm going to go home and call it a day. I had a great day. I just had the best day, and I had no idea. I had no idea it was going to be this good. Thanks for coming with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next adventure.